guys, Dantix here, back with another Cyberpunk 2077 video. We are so close to release, I can practically smell the chrome in the air. When I talk about chrome later, you're going to seriously question that statement. So in this video, I'm going to cover a few things. A few tidbits we found in the Russian localization episode of Night City Wire, the game at its home stretch, new pictures, I finally touch on Cyberpunk's crunch, how big the script is, about the subway male romances, and finally, the leaked map and postcards. Before we get started, I want to remind you all that I'm still giving away copies of Cyberpunk 2077, so if you haven't picked this up yet, enter below. Also be sure to subscribe. You can always unsubscribe later, so why not, right? Let's get started. During the special Russian edition of Night City Wire, we got more insight to the characters played by their Russian voice actors. Jackie, for example, was said to be the only family man in the game, as other characters don't have them, or at least don't talk about their families. Jackie is also very open-minded and emotional. He's easily amused and mostly always happy. I have a feeling when they say open-minded, they might be hinting at Jackie being bisexual. Then we have Johnny Silverhand. During the event, we hear his voice actor being a jerk, saying things like, "You stopped thinking long before I got here, V. Remember waking up and saying, 'I'm seeing things, I'm scared,' then moaning at Misty's about how you didn't want to die." So Johnny is the jerk, at least at the start of the game, but you can grow fonder of him over time. They even showed how Judy was, but honestly, I just kinda wish they modeled Judy after a Russian voice actress. Then we saw more of the Maelstrom mission, but this time it's assumed the player picks more lines to do with Dexter Deshawn. Roy says, "And you can tell Dex to suck my shiny chrome cock." yeah, you're questioning that statement now. I said at the beginning. I really wish I didn't say that. Look, it wasn't in the script. Anyway, shiny chrome cock, I guess there isn't much flesh left on these gangoons at all. So the next thing to mention is that Cyberpunk 2077 has gone gold, and also we have confirmation from CDPR themselves that there are no more delays happening. This is it, guys, we're at the home stretch. What 2020's overwhelming awful has balanced out into hopefully overwhelming good. Then we have this new screenshot. I wonder if casing flies out of guns this beautifully in the release version, or if creative liberty was taken here. This is V fighting some Tiger Claws gangsters, and it's all we really know. Many of you have heard that CD Projekt Red have broken their no crunch policy and introduced a 6-day work week leading up to the release of their game. Many people, especially those in the States, have banded together to condone the actions of the developer. However, recently, the lead technical designer at CD Projekt Red has come out to say that he must disappoint you. Game dev managers are not the proverbial capitalist exploiters who count money while smoking a cigar and look at fragile developers from time to time. So he's basically saying that the situation isn't that the developers are being oppressed and exploited. We already know they're being paid overtime for their work, and they all receive a percentage of sales. They've been treated well and making good money. I'm not for any exploitation of workers, and I think if that's the case, I fully condone their actions. However, it seems fairly reasonable that after an 8-year commitment of development, with only a few weeks left to go before release, that the developers want to buckle down and give us the best quality product they can with the smoothest release. In the States, crunch usually means something different to most of the rest of the first world. However, this is especially true in Poland. Anyway, that's my 2 cents, and I hope you don't attack me in the comments, please. Have mercy. That leads me to just how huge a game like this is. Check out this Twitter post by Nishio. Part of the Japanese voice acting script. The only time I've seen a script this big in the game was for Mass Effect 2 and 3, so we can really expect a lot of dialogue and quite a lot of permutations of outcomes. There was a subway map. I was going so well. Now I'm going to have to cut it. You know what? No, I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to continue. Sorry you had to hear that. There was a subway map shown in the trailers, but it seems you can't ride them according to a comment from the official Twitter. Do you also have a subway people can ride? Yeah, we don't have that either. Seems if you want to get around, you'll have to quick travel, walk, or use vehicles, some of which haven't been revealed yet. Then we have a comment from a developer in response to a forum post hoping that 2077 has attractive men. He says, "Hey, I'd agree that so far we haven't shown many explicitly sexualized men on our released materials, but as it's fitting for our setting, they are also part of Night City, both as people in the world and in-game advertising. Since players can now choose their sexuality of their character, the sexuality of their character, it was also important for us to make male romances interesting, and we're really excited in the team for players to get to know them. We put a lot of effort into all our romances. So there we go. Those wanting sexualized males, there will be options, though I really don't think there are great female options either, especially when the voice actresses are more attractive than the characters they voice. I mentioned in a previous video, but I thought I would go through it again for those who missed it, the leaked physical version of the Night City map. We can see all the areas you'd expect, but also a spaceport. It seems you can visit it, although I'm not sure if you can ride into space. There are roads leading out of the map, so it's unclear if you can venture further out into the Badlands, but at any rate, this city is huge. The Corpo Plaza here, look at it up close. Yeah. With the density of content, I think we'll be busy for some time. Just for confirmation, this is the back of the map, and here are the postcards, which were teased in some of the marketing materials. So this is all but confirmed by CD Projekt Red at this point. So that's all I have for you today, guys. What do you think? Are you excited? Do the typical YouTube stuff, and don't forget to enter that comp. I'll be back very soon with more, and something very exciting that I can't talk about yet. So, ciao friends.